Welcome, everybody, to the lucky number 13th episode of Weowcast.
Swag.
I am Ursus. I'm joined by Loof, the Husky,
Who's
Kaz, the Red Panda,
Yo.
and Piper, our
Hi.
famous potato weasel.
Not famous.
He's Wheeze.
I'm like
Infamous.
potato weasel. Just
Yeah.
potato
Hey.
weasel.
He's up to like
You're infamous,
he's up to many followers, so that's
especially on Vine. Like, you got the loops
all
for
of them.
days.
If your loops were
Ugh.
dollars,
For days.
if your loops were dollars right now,
If loops were
That'd be-
dollars.
crazy. That'd be nice.
It would
I
be.
would love 11,000 loop dollars.
He's 11,000 loops?
Right?
Yeah, see?
No.
I told you.
You know how many loops I have? Like 3.
I've got like 4 or so, I think.
4
Wait, how
loops?
many-
I have 3 loops.
How
Three
many?
oh, okay.
How many videos have you guys done though? That's the thing. Compared
Well,
to
like,
how
yeah,
many
I've-
you've done.
I've done like 9 vines and I have 3 loops. Kaz, you've done
Like, I've done like 5 or 6 finds.
so you have what, 6 loops? Okay,
I've
and
done,
Ursus
like-
has 4 loops.
I've done like 5 or 6 finds.
I've met
Just
21.
Or you could. Well done.
I like
as
my
you can go to 5 or 6 vines.
I like my 5th vine that nobody got, which I'm very disappointed. But then I realized that I posted it for a bunch of furries, and it's a Chappelle Show reference. And
And only I got it.
did you get it though? Like, okay, just making sure.
Well, of course. I thought I liked that vine. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Right, we're getting off here.
Are we?
Oh my god.
Heh,
Eh,
I
because
already got
furries.
off.
Yay, sex joke.
Sex jokes, boys. We did.
Yay.
That's
Now we can move on.
how we do it.
Try everything, folks. It's Zootopia's little thing. Try
Or
everything.
as we learned yesterday, it can also be called zootopia.
Explain how.
With that, Piper, how have you been?
Busy. Very busy with work. Eventually gonna be more busy with school, and it's just
What about in the last month?
Yeah.
You've been can't have been busy all the time. Good things have to have happened. Awesome
Yeah.
fursuit times have to have happened.
I got sick over the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Nice.
As he laughs afterwards,
Is there
it's like I got sick. Ha 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 ha.
Was there something that might have, happened, or someone that maybe could have visited since last Weowcast? Maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
I just
Piper-
heard the
Piper
wind.
got a
I think I heard something about that.
You got a visit from a certain husky named Bluff.
Yeah, a certain
A
husky.
certain husky named Bluff.
Woo! I gotta tell you what, his friends are pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie, his friends are pretty cool people.
You haven't met them all either.
This guy, look at him. Talking about popularity.
Met him.
You haven't met
You
them
haven't
all
even
yet.
met them all,
He's only
bro.
like 20. He's like, you haven't met them all yet.
I ain't even on yet.
Right? He's like, there's still 100 more. Don't even worry about it.
Oh
So
man.
what else? Besides work and how much work sucks, how else has life been, sir? Even though I know, Kaz knows, Ursus knows, tell the rest of the crowd that life has been pretty awesome.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say.
Let's talk about yourself. How have you felt during the day? What exciting things have happened meat wise? More IHOP.
Oh yeah, all the meats, because it's like as Ursus mouths all the meats.
Oh yeah, all of them. All of them.
I'm sorry. I'm furry trash. I can't help it.
All of the meats. No, speaking of all the meats, his crew goes to more meats than the Jersey crew does. I swear.
The one we
Like-
went to Sunday night was kind of thrown together. That wasn't exactly an official fur meat.
It was still good.
Still all
Chinese
right.
buffet for $10. You really can't beat that. That doesn't exist anywhere ever.
It exists down my way.
$10?
Yeah.
All you can eat?
Yeah.
Dude, my
Wow.
friend got sushi for like $6. I was really happy for him.
What?
Well, see, sushi. I
That's
feel
my
like,
contribution.
I feel like
It's-
sushi. I feel like I have to pay more just because it's sushi, and like I want it to like not kill me.
His sushi looks so good. I gotta get a
Yeah,
picture
tell me
for
about
you.
his sushi. What's the sushi like?
Is
Well,
it
it
in
had
the
like
shape
a,
of
it
a
had like
roll?
I'm
orange
sure our
drizzle.
listeners are very enamored with your
Has a
sushi.
drizzle?
Yeah, it had an orange drizzle on top. It was in
Orange
like a
drizzle.
clear plastic casing, I guess.
Oh, so it's got plastic on the wrap.
It had like a label on top of it. It had like the price and description of the sushi.
Oh, that's like supermarket sushi. That's not like sushi at a restaurant.
Yeah. It was bought from it was bought from
Oh,
like
that's
a store.
different. That's different.
You
Yeah.
gotta step your sushi game up, man.
No, Pipe's Chinese place has sushi there, and it actually was pretty banging. I
Oh,
enjoyed it.
Oh, it was a furry actually who. Hang on, I gotta find it.
We're gonna have
Well,
a picture of
great start.
sushi.
There's a local
as,
furry who showed me it.
Yeah, there
What's
we go.
that? What's that, Pipe?
We're
Here
gonna
it
have a picture of
is.
sushi as like our video.
It's gonna be sushi. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
like a cat.
Yeah,
Like
there it
We're gonna have
is.
that exact picture. That's
it's just
that
gonna be a
Kaz
cat
has.
trying to paw at the sushi. It's a cat trying to eat it. And it has Garfield
Bluff.
eating lasagna.
Moving on. Bluff.
Oh, there it is. It's
There
like a
it is.
thumbnail.
That's pretty good, actually. It looks
Can that
decent.
be? Can that be the podcast picture? Or at least
Let's see.
Anywho, Bluff, how have you been?
Oh man, honestly, very up and down over the last like month since we've done this. But I'm all right now. Life is pretty good, I guess. I'm staring at a bunch of computer parts waiting to be built right now, which is kind of nice. That's keeping me happy right now. Work still sucks. Obviously, it's retail. It still blows. Still blows a lot. Life though is okay. I mean, I'm trying to keep myself happy and keep myself busy. I'm way super excited about this computer. I don't think you understand. Like I have, like for the first time in my this is why I'm so pumped about this computer. For the first time in my adult life, okay, I'm 28 years old. Okay, I'm old. I'm going to have a
Old, I'm gonna
computer.
slap you through this.
I'm going to have a computer that can run anything I want it to run. I finally treated myself. Well, granted, most of it was a gift, but I used the money towards the computer.
Treat yourself.
Yes, I'm very
Treat
pumped.
yourself.
Very
That's right.
pumped. Well, a lot of it was a
You did
gift. But
treat yourself on the fursuit, which is coming.
I did. A lot of it was a gift, but I upgraded a lot of the parts to make sure I don't have to worry about future upgrades. Like the graphics card's the shit. I cannot wait. I love that I bought all those graphics cards just to play Counter Strike. Yeah, no, the fursuit, obviously, now that we're in 2016, that's pretty clutch because now it's only like 6 months away or 5 months away, I forget. Which is ridiculous because it feels like I commissioned it like 2 years ago.
The wait
but-
is always.
Oh, God. The fact that it's in the same calendar year, that's what's kind of like wild.
That's
But
awesome.
I'm definitely pretty pumped about that. I thought about that on New Year's Day. I was like, oh, look, we're rolling over to 2016. It's almost fursuit time. Like
That's
once
right.
I see like the work in progress photos.
Oh
on-
God, I'm gonna
Twitter.
freaking go nuts
On Twitter.
when they put them out on Twitter. I'm gonna go nuts.
On the Twitter.
On the, yeah.
On the Twitter.
No, but I let's see, update on life. I've started to kind of make some decisions about what I really want to do career-wise as happiness. And that's good.
Yeah.
And I feel definitely in a better place mentally since the last Weowcast, I guess. Anyway, life is pretty good. Can't complain. Ursus Kaz. Besides me
Ursus
rambling
Kaz.
about
Like a little-
rambling about this
which is-
computer that I'm really pumped to build. And whatever that's in Piper's mouth right now. Is that like a pretzel? What is that? Looks like a pretzel. It's a
It's a
candy
candy
cane.
cane.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
candy cane. It's not the shitty peppermint ones. Nice. Okay. That's a
Legit
hot
candy
take, by the
cane.
way. Hot take by me. Peppermint candy canes suck. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Christmas and New Year's happened.
Yes,
Christmas was
Christmas
the shit.
and
Christmas
New
was the
Year's.
shit. Customers were assholes. Christmas was the shit, though.
Christmas was shit for me.
New Year's was awesome. That was it. Yeah, I went bowling on New Year's. It was awesome. It was a good move. I went bowling on New Year's, drank for free. Anyway, it was a good time. Less about me, more about Kaz or Ursus. Feel free. One of you talk.
Kaz, go.
Okay, so what do I talk about first? Okay, we'll go
First.
Yo, December 23rd. December 23rd.
The
My
2-3.
Christmas Eve.
speaking of Ursus, you said the magic word too. I got my top right tooth molar. You said tooth kind of goes together.
Got it pierced?
Okay.
No, I got a
We'll
filling.
go with it.
Got it.
Keep going.
Yeah, I got a filling, so that's pretty tight.
You
Then New
fucking-
Year's Eve, I was at work.
Filling. I got knee surgery. And, yeah, I got a new
I had a
cane.
procedure. It was
Got a new
tight.
cane. That health insurance is the shit. Anyway.
Anyway,
That's just Kaz bragging about health insurance. Like, oh yeah, I have dental.
doesn't cover all of it.
True.
I had Christmas happen. I got some stuff. Yo, the best thing though, I got like $45 in Chick-fil-A and like 50 at Wawa. For those of you who don't know, Wawa is
you have a
Piper.
Wawa?
Piper.
You have a Wawa?
Piper is like the best gas station ever.
Wawa.
Wait, I didn't know you had a Wawa. By
Yeah,
you.
there's like
Wawa.
20 of them down here.
I thought you get Royal Farms, which is the Wawa bootleg.
I don't know what Royal Farms is.
Oh, that's in Delaware. But anyway, I didn't know you had Wawa. Yeah, Wawa's the shit. I got a
Wawa is
from Wawa too.
best shit.
Shout out to Wawa.
So what exactly is this place compared to other gas stations?
It's just high class.
Pipe,
It's
when I
just
go
high
to
tier.
when I go to Wawa later tonight, which I'm going to because I want to get gas before work tomorrow, and I know I'm not going to wake up early enough to do it tomorrow. I'll Snapchat you what it looks like. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like you can use Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the Wawa.
No, see, incorrect. You can use Firefox with proper extensions,
Oh my
and then
God.
that's Wawa. Quick Check would be your Google Chrome because slow uses a lot of RAM.
It's quick
What?
check.
Wow.
Quick Check is a North Jersey Wawa basically. Anyway, go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay.
Wow. Gas stations and browser analogies. This is Weowcast, everybody.
Damn right it is.
Right.
Keep going, guys.
Continue, Kaz.
So
Yes.
New Year's happened. I went to a restaurant and I had a burger. I
Wow.
went home.
Cool
Wow.
stuff.
Then
Riveting
since then,
story.
I've just been playing video games and I played Undertale as well. That's the best game ever. And
What'd you get for Christmas?
I got a drawing tablet.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. no-
I
love
posted
it.
2 things on FA.
Yes, you did.
Sick.
You did.
What kind of
One of
tablet?
them was macro.
What kind of tablet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a tablet. It's
Right.
an Intuos
Yeah,
Pro
you drew.
Smart.
Oh, so you got a really nice one.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
There we go. So I got the sushi, and then we used one of your images
Sushi
as
and,
the
and
podcast video.
his tablet or an actual.
Well, we got to get one of my New Year's because that
Next
was
one?
banging.
Okay.
Well, New Year's was banging.
Was it?
What'd you do?
It was. Well, I spent my New Year's, which was actually for the day that I joined FA, was New Year's 2014 to 2015, and so it was sort of my fandom anniversary, my 1 year, and I spent it at the New Year's Furry Ball down in Delaware, and it was a lot of fun. Like almost 350 people showed up.
What?
Yeah.
That's like
seriously.
way more than last year, no?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Um,
350? That's like FAU.
I mean, right? It's like half of FAU already for one day or one evening, really. It was a lot of fun. The whole thing was kind of a blur, but for various reasons, it is New Year's Eve. But the shooting was awesome. The people were awesome. I got to meet Duke, the dancing dog, and his
nice.
husband Mosey, and he's
Is
real
he from
chill.
Australia?
He is, but he moved to New York State to be with
shit.
his husband. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, so now he is officially an East Coast fur.
That's that dedication, though.
Yeah, well, of course, man. You gotta
Yeah,
move for you move for love, man.
That's
I
that
understand.
love dedication. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
just states. That's New York
That's-
State. I mean, that's like Australia's nice and like sunny, and then like upstate New York just blows. So it does. Upstate New York is awful. It's terrible state.
But no,
Forget about
he did, you know, he did it for love. But anyway, he and Mosey are two really chill people, and as were pretty much everybody at the New Year's fur ball, it was just a lot of fun.
Was he mobbed the whole time? Just like people always around him?
When he was in suit, I guess, yeah, I'd say so. But at the same time, it was a really nice and casual evening. You know, everybody was able to talk to everybody, and it wasn't like you didn't feel like you couldn't talk to a person. You didn't feel like there were like cliques of furs.
Yeah.
It was just everybody could talk to everybody. Everybody was friendly. There was a wedding party that shared the hotel with us, and half of them were incredible, and half of them were like drunkenly like, "What's this about?" And like
these
really,
fuzzies I hear about on the internet.
there were two there were two women that were trying to like mac on the food. Like they were like, "Oh, you know, you got food there," and I just like turned around and left. Like,
Wait, just
you're
walked up
trying
to you
to-
guys. You got that food though?
Oh my god! It was just like, "What's this about? Is this a swinging convention?" I'm like, "No, it is not." That's exactly what they said. Oh, I thought y'all were like swingers or something. I'm like, no,
Wow. All dressed
no,
up.
not so much. And I tried to be, you know, Mr. Fandom representative for a bit while I was, you know, on my fourth or fifth drink.
It'd be funny if you're Mr. Fandom representative and he's like, anyway, so this is my harness, this is my leash.
Thankfully, I was not wearing a harness at the time. I think I was with Squid. We were both in suit, I think, at the time. But yeah, imagine a drunken moose and bear talking to these random people. Oh god, it was funny. And Kaz, your cat is adorable. You're not seeing this. Listeners, you aren't seeing this, but Kaz's cat is just adorable and nuzzling his Skype camera, and it's distracting me majorly.
It's a nice pussy.
Hey, Bluff, are we ever gonna get
how
are we
did
gonna
I
be able to get
know?
a cat?
What's that?
Are we gonna be able to get a cat?
Damn right. Hell yeah.
Damn
Get that
right.
Get that pussy.
Gotta get a
Anyway,
nice pussy.
uh,
You gotta get that nice one.
oh god,
We're gonna have a cat and a
Yeah.
husky.
a cat
Oh
and
my
a
god, I would love
the
Husky.
weasel.
Oh, I would love Husky.
Mhm.
Did I ever show you this? Well, not the Weowcast, but I think well, you know what? We have to post them on YouTube. For the Weowcast, but a bunch of pictures I took years ago with like these huskies and wolf dogs. They're ridiculously adorable. Anyway, that should be in the Weowcast YouTube description. Enjoy. I will link those, and I will remember this time because
Are you
I'm
sure?
very bad at photos. I understand that. That's one of my
terrible
fatal
photos.
flaws. As
Really
Ursus
terrible
just says, I
photos.
know I'm
Like,
awful at sending
the
people
worst.
photos. I'm sure this probably
Like my guilt tripping does not work. You still have not sent
I'm
me any of the
literally
photos from
awful at sending
FAU.
photos.
Like
Trust
not
me,
even from
like,
FAU.
I
I'm
need
not
to,
even
like,
talking about FERPOC.
I need to send my dad like 4th of July photos from like 3 years ago. I'm really
See?
funny.
See?
I'm very bad at it.
But anyway, moving
But-
back.
So
all-
what's Squid
let's
there
go.
though? With Squid there though, like they must have like people should have just like gravitated towards that.
Oh well. Oh, I mean, with his suit, I mean, this big moose suit that is incredible. It's a semi-realistic moose suit, of course. But there were so many. There were actually there were quite a few suitors out there besides us and Duke and Mosey and Skuro and there were a bunch of people. It was just a really good time. But the holidays were, other than that, the holidays were nice for me. Just quiet, other than
That's
New Year's.
Well, yeah, New Year's is obviously Turn Up Central. Shit, wow.
Absolutely.
Turn
I'm
up
not gonna
Central.
lie, bowling was an amazing choice. Like, that was such a great time, and it was packed. Because the reason why we went bowling for New Year's was my friend works at the bowling alley, and he had to work on New Year's, so we all decided to go there and keep him company. And the whole time he's just like, oh, like he was like so amped that we were there, and like just gave us free drinks. Like one of his coworkers there was a party across and like one of his coworkers just comes with like 3 pizzas and all. It's like, yeah, they had leftovers. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. I bowled a was it 116 or 143? I forget, but not bad. But that was a great decision. I will totally do that again. Or I need to bowl more at fur bowls. That's what I need to do. Speaking of furry related stuff,
Yes. What's our first topic, Bluff?
I thought, because I feel like I talk about this with Piper a lot, is um, con videos. Okay, everybody's seen them. They're everywhere. They're all over YouTube. There's multiple different kinds of con videos.
Yes, there are.
I feel like the most primary ones that most people see are the ones made by Kiba Wolf, which are kind of like a gathering of like the main lobby of a con.
Yeah.
Where you see a lot of the
Kiba-
suitors. You see a lot of suitors as music. There's a lot of PG, stuff like that. But just like primarily, it focuses on the lobby area. Now,
Which also mostly focuses on fursuits.
exactly.
Uh,
And I feel like there's other con videos as well that just don't get as much publicity. But see, when I think of a con videos, because of Kiba's videos and a couple other users' videos, I think of like the lobby shots and stuff like that.
yeah, like Kiba
Um,
Revit and that kind of
exactly.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Revit, exactly. And they do really good work, especially their Steadicam work. And when they do those kind of like freeze frame shots where they film it in really fast frame rate and then just have everybody stand still. I think those look really cool.
Yeah.
Um, now, now, when you think of a con video, we'll start with Kaz. When you think of a con video, what really comes to your head? I mean, you could touch on the music if you want, but like, I like what really comes to your head, and like, what do you think they should be? And I think if you were to make your own video, which is what I'm planning on doing, what Piper's planning on doing, what would you like to see? Would you like to see different stuff, or kind of stick to the status quo?
I think like so.
That's how you ask a question. What up?
The only con videos I've like, okay, I don't want to say only, but I'd say 90% of them have been like Kiba Wolf style videos, and most of them have just been his videos, where it's just like you said, it's in the lobby, a bunch of fursuiters, and I feel like that, in my opinion, is probably the best kind, because it just highlights all the different kinds of fursuiters. It's just like a celebration, like, oh, the fursuiters are having fun. It's like a joyous, happy, fun time event, and it makes me really jealous. And
It's very gay. It's very happy.
It's very
yeah. It also makes me very
That's
depressed.
it's called. They want their turn back. But
Be
anyway,
there
Ah, it makes you depressed. Why is that?
because I'm very jealous. I want to be there.
well,
I
see,
want to be in the action.
See, you're in a con video. I am not.
that's
I am in
just,
the
you
con.
are in a con video.
You're
but-
in a con video. I am not. So
But you were in one that I made of my first convention, which was Furthermore, which is coming up.
Yeah.
Which we're all.
what?
It's going to be incredible. But
But you,
there's I feel like there are. You're right. There's those kind of style of con videos, which really Kiba's con videos were the impetus of me really wanting to get like a fursuit. And his artistry is incredible. He even just won a photography competition at this
nice.
Japanese meeting of furs. He went all the way to Japan a weekend or two ago.
Where are all these people getting money?
Well, he was got a nice job. But anyway, it's those con videos are really prevalent in the fandom. But like there are con videos by there's a user called It's Brenda Banks. He's a sort of a drag persona. He likes to dress up as a woman. But not. I don't think he's transgendered. I think he's just a drag persona as Brenda Banks. He also dances. He's a dancer for. But he also has made some really great convention videos that sort of highlight the non-fursuiting parts, like the more of the partying that goes on, and the just the general atmosphere not and that he and it doesn't really focus on all the fursuiters, and it gives a really cool, different look at a convention that a lot of people when you think furry, you think fursuit, but it's really cool to see sort of a different perspective on a convention that Brenda Banks puts on it, as well as there was one other one, Sid Stoat. He did some really lengthy convention videos. He hasn't done one
Lengthy.
for a little while, but he did some pretty like hour or so long convention videos that
Damn.
sort of did, both fursuiters, but also just the general con people at the con, because fursuiters are not the majority of a
Exactly.
convention.
That's
You
what I
know,
was kind of trying to touch on was that like not like I mean before we talk about the music thing is in con videos it's primarily you just see fursuiters around and even at AC it's like 1/6 of the people there and I kind of like that you mentioned that one person who does the videos where it's more than just the suiting because I mean granted a lot of people are shy on camera, don't get me wrong. I mean if I went to a con 10 years ago I could guarantee I wouldn't be as outgoing and showing my face as I am now, where I don't give two shits. You want to put me on camera, I don't care. Whereas 10 years ago, I probably would be like, no, no, what is this? It burns. Now it's like, oh, I don't really give a shit. Put me on camera, it's fine. I'll do some crazy poses. Be like, what? Squad.
Squad. Yo, real quick, I have a good segue to the music discussion of fursuit videos. So,
Go ahead,
I mean
because
con
that's
videos.
type
So
of music.
when we get there,
No,
I'll be
no,
ready.
no,
I'm
hit
ready.
up some music.
apparently our bodies are ready, Kaz. So
We're
Are they
all
ready now?
We're all ready.
apparently,
Unless Pipe, you want to talk about the video aspect before the music.
yeah, really, yeah, Piper. We haven't heard from you.
You want to talk about the video aspect before we talk about the music aspect?
Um,
It's like because like when we watched comedy together, it was like it's just more of a, like the music is definitely I think more in the forefront.
that's the way it is for me. Partly because a GoPro is not all that good at picking up like voices and all that stuff anyway, so I'm mainly gonna focus on music and just getting the capture. Um, I do like the idea of having it as an all-around kind of thing. Um, I think getting like the actual scenery and the whole feel of the con and hotel space would be
So
a
you're
bit beneficial.
so you're saying the full hotel grounds, including the actual events as well as like the lobby and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now what do you think about room parties being filmed? Do you think that becomes a privacy issue,
I
or
think
do you
that
think if it's no drinking, like say it's just a bunch of people hanging out, what do you think?
I personally would not have that included in mine,
Mhm.
just because it kind of builds on the idea that as if that's all a con is about and stuff like that. I mean,
So, I guess I could see that. Especially, like if the whole thing is like, because I mean, I've seen some AC videos by I don't know who, but where it was like it just focused on like three people and their adventures throughout the con, and it felt like half of it was them in the room drinking. Which, I mean, go right ahead, but it's like,
I mean, I wouldn't be totally against just like getting a quick shot of something like that, because I mean, that is
It's a
something
fun
that
quick
is
shot.
for a lot of people. It kind of is a part of a con.
Mhm.
But I think one of the main things that kind of gets skipped over is like stuff like the dancing and all that stuff, actual show, and
You know
actually having all
what it
that.
is like people film that individually, but I would definitely say yeah, that should be in con videos. Like I mean, definitely get at least a little bit of that in a con video, or also as well the games because those can be really cool to see
Oh yeah,
first shooters in. I
Hmm.
mean,
absolutely.
the games
Like
can definitely be really cool.
that was one of the main things I really was kind of looking forward to when I was at my first con. Is like there, I was hoping someone was actually recording the games and stuff like that, and nope.
No, you did get
Except for
one
that,
video.
except for that one vine at like towards the end of it, where I got hit in the head by
He's underselling it. He didn't get hit in the head. He got walloped The fun noodle.
Olives.
Was it a fun
Yes,
noodle?
yes.
What's
It
the
was
is it a
like
fun
pool
fun
noodle
noodle?
or something like that.
The pool shit.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
it
He's
was just a
like he
pool
has his
noodle.
like head bent down, and this
Yeah.
dude just comes out of
Just
nowhere,
and
and it's
nails.
just like I want to chop this guy's head off.
I'm trying to find who was it
Straight
that
down.
who made
All,
Kylia's suit? It's
all
that
I know
person.
is
There are she has a couple. She has a couple of them, but the second one I'm not sure.
all I know is
The most recent one for
this is
Kylia.
this is Piper after he gets hit. Just in the head, in the suit, just what? Just like bent down, like what the hell?
Like the person was just going around like destroying people with it.
Yeah, and it was hardcore too. Like you got hit, and then he just booked it. Like he wasn't even around to like. Well, he just turned around. He was like, "Well, I didn't hit him."
Like
Oh my
And
I'm
he,
god.
I'm
he had
kind
to
of
reach too. He had to reach because it's like a big height difference, and it's just no.
I'm going through Twitter to say, oh, okay, I found him. City Mutt Fursuit is
City
the
Mutt. Okay.
yeah.
All right. I mean, the one thing that I have seen in a lot of Kiba's con videos, I have seen a lot of footage of like the raves, and he didn't do it for Furpak, which was unfortunate because I saw him recording a bit when I was in the rave, and I was like, is he gonna make it? No.
Probably didn't come out well because I filmed in the rave and it did not come out good at all.
I mean, yeah, filming in that kind of environment
It
is very very tricky with the low
Yeah.
light and the constantly changing lights that raves have. But that being said, it's I've seen in his videos and a couple of Revit's videos and a few others that have really tried to get like the raves and then a bit of the dance competition, which they're getting more and more popular, and these dancers are getting more and more talented, and so like and then like the masquerades that happen. There are less masquerade videos than I think there should be. I think that
Yep.
that definitely needs to be, as well as the fursuit games.
Because what it is
They need to be included more in con videos. That's for sure.
not many people have enough time to just sit down and watch like the full dance competition, which is 3 minutes and a clip for each person. So you do like just a quick hitter. Yeah, obviously it's MTV generation. Everybody wants 5 second clips at a time, but it kind of it definitely makes more sense in a con video, especially if you have certain music playing. Kazolas.
I'm looking
That
for the
segue
video.
game.
I'm looking
That
for this
segue game
video.
on point.
There's a video I watched back in November, I think. I'm going through my YouTube history right now.
.com.
And it was a music video at a... Please.
Don't what
It was a music video.
Lion Kiss.
It's a music video at a convention. I don't know which convention or what,
Sure,
but it was like they did the song, and it was like a love story between like two like people in fursuits, and
Hold on, Compass? Wait, is that the name of the song?
Was that a Kiba video? Because he's done a couple of music videos. Revit's done a couple of music videos.
oh, I think it was
course, there's
Kiva.
Duke.
I should just look in his.
Yeah, I know what song that is then.
Compass, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking it was.
Hang on, it's probably that one. I gotta go find it.
amazing segue, Kaz. You fucking nailed it.
Thanks, man. I tried
Well,
really hard.
speaking
Hello.
of-
Oh,
Speaking
hello.
Of,
Yes, Piper.
music and
3 weeks ago.
music and Kiba Wolf, he actually used
Christopher?
one of the songs I was wanting to use. He
Oh,
used in
the
his
Duke
most
video.
recent con video.
It's the most recent one, yeah. What? Hello?
Yeah,
That
okay.
one?
No.
Kiba Wolf, he posted 3 weeks ago. It's called Hello. But this is like a con video where it follows like two furries, like in suits, with like a song, and it just like has like a little something like storyline, but it focuses them.
He's done that before, and I mean, really great stuff. I really enjoyed that one. There was one that Piper said was Compass, that he did. Also, I think Dancy Duke did one with Mosey called "Finally Found You."
Yes, which is an amazing video. That is like, I love that video, and I love that it's very okay because it's not it's their own song, so it's not like
They sung it, yeah.
yeah. So like I think that's really cool. Plus, I was gonna talk about the like that camera angle at the end is so good, and it's made by Revit, where it's they film it in a higher frame rate. Everybody stands still, and the camera just zooms around the room, and it looks so cool. It's a very simple shot if you think about it, but I feel like if a lot of con videos had more production like that, they'd be way better. Like that's the coolest. I think that's really cool.
I mean, it's
Uh,
really why, you know, videographers and photographers like Revit and Kiba set themselves, you know, apart from all the
exactly.
people who just sort of casually make a con video, like I did. I mean, I did a casual con video of Furthermore. I put a song to it,
Mm.
but it you know, I don't have
Well, you see, that
the
still looks
means
cool
and the
though.
wherewithal. But I know, but at the same time, it's like stuff like Revit and Kiba and Sid Stoat and Brenda Banks. Their production value
Oh
is
yeah,
just
I mean
great.
Kiba he
They're
gets like 10
incredible.
hours of footage and then has to spend 2 weekends.
Well,
So do you
right.
really want to spend
Yeah,
do you really want to spend 2 of your weekends,
But
you
when it's
know,
your art, you know, when
or
it's
yeah,
yours,
granted, yes, that is his artwork. If you in a sense, it's not like
yeah,
instead of on a weekend he's not drawing something, he's editing.
right.
But I mean, does the casual person want to spend 2 full weekends
Oh no,
on Pro Tools or Avid, you know, go crazy editing? But
no,
that's what I was saying. Like shots, like I was saying, with the fast frame rate shot, you don't need video editing for that. That's
no.
you just do that. You could do that with an iPhone or a Galaxy, just 240 frames per second, and you could do that. You don't need crazy amounts of equipment. Even though I mean, their Steadicam work is the shit. I love it.
Mhm.
But in terms of music in these videos, like I love when it's like a made song like that. Like I feel like that has a lot of meaning, but I also feel like a lot of times, I mean, blanket term EDM is used in COD videos, and I feel like a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of times people nail it with the song that they choose because it has good vocals. A lot of EDM songs have vocals, and they're kind of cheesy, but I feel like a lot of the COD videos choose good vocals. Like the City, the AC 2014 video. Like I think I watch that video at least once every week driving to work because it's just a good
wait,
song that's being
what?
chosen for that.
Wait,
The
you watch
City.
it while you're driving?
Driving to work?
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
thank you, Piper.
I opened it up
I
on
was saying
YouTube
the same thing.
auxiliary cable. All right, don't think I'm driving and videoing, which I have done before. But
Uh,
like I have it on an auxiliary cable just to have that song because it cheers me up. It's a
right.
really good song. You know, if you're
You don't
going
have
about
it
to
on
clock
Spotify?
shift of a job you don't like, you want to listen to a song.
I have it
Um,
on Spotify. You do not do that?
I have it on Spotify as well, but sometimes I like glancing down at my passenger seat every 2 seconds and stuff.
Uh,
You know, so like stuff like that. I think a lot of people choose a really good song. Like I mean, I have a song in mind already that I can't wait when I do my furthermore
I've already
stuff.
got a list of songs I'm going through.
Exactly. Like that's what like we talk about it all the time is we find songs that are like really good for stuff like that. Like the one song is like, where they talk about getting together in this ghost town. It's like, yeah, it's a hotel that no one probably goes to, and now we're there, and it's like kind of cool, you know? But like how many songs would you say you have on your list right now, Pipe?
Um,
12.
You say 12. Say 12. I swear to God. I'll
I
throw
think
my new
I've got
computer.
about 6 or 7, but it keeps changing because
half of
I
12.
either remember one or I forget one, and it keeps changing. I need to actually write them down.
Spotify all day.
Well, I've
But
got them
like,
on Spotify, but I've got so many other songs on them. Are like, oh yeah, this song. I wanted this song. And it's like,
but I
oh,
feel
I
like
wanted this song too.
the songs that we talk about are primarily EDM. Like, I mean, do you think any other song can kind of fit?
Well, I mean,
Depending on
Yeah.
the style of videos.
Yes.
yes, I
Depending on the
do.
style of
Yes.
I
video.
do. Yeah, I think that.
What do you think?
Um, I was actually going to use a Fallout Boy song.
Oh, okay. See, that works.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually. It all depends upon the lyrics and
Hmm.
just the feel of the song. I think that you could fit a convention video into almost any genre of music. You just have to find the right track.
I'm
You have
gonna
to
play
find
an
the right
IC
cut.
Stars song.
Right.
Tight.
Yeah,
I
I definitely
mean,
agree, Ursus, because I mean, like,
yeah.
say you do like you can almost do like a sad like country song, and like the way you film it like have the camera on one person for a while, walking away as like sunset falls. Like it could be anything, really. I mean,
Like,
it's just
really?
most people use EDM.
Well, right. I mean, for example, like at this past New Year's Furball, I if I was there to really focus on videoing the event and trying to do it, I would totally like set it to jazz or something because the theme was, it's New Year's, it's classy.
A little
It's like I
jazzy.
would, yeah, exactly. It'd be like some jazz or maybe even, just something different.
You'd film it like a Ciroc commercial. P Diddy is just in the background, just it's
Slow
New
pans,
Year's.
slow
Cheers.
pans, lots of low light
Slow pan and
candles.
cheers. Slow
Um,
pan and everybody cheersing. Those
there-
fucking commercials where Frank Sinatra plays in the background, like
right.
those commercials are ridiculous.
I mean, really, you can play Sinatra as a freaking as a track for
Well, my
a
way.
punk video. I mean, really, yeah, it just has to fit. It just
Yeah,
has to
I
fit
agree.
the footage. And the energy, you know.
I agree. I definitely agree. I see Stars would be pretty legit. However, I think for a new COD video, Kaz, you know what I want to play? You know
What
those
do you want to play?
you know those Punk Out Goes Pop albums?
The Ghost Pop?
Yes.
Punk Goes Pop?
Oh, Punkos. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the sixth album
Blank
has
Space.
a cover of Blank Space. It's so good. It's so good.
So good. It's
Dude.
actually really good.
Dude, we play it at the bar like, on Touch Tunes, and like
Listen to it right now.
it's so good. It's so good. I was listening to it on the drive home from work today. It's so good. That's where that Hold On, We're Going Home cover is from as well. Volume 6. It's called I Prevail. Who does it?
I Prevail. It's so good on the song.
Oh yeah. Nice to meet you. Where you been? Like it fits perfectly.
I kind of wonder if I played music on my computer, if it would pick up in the audio, and it would record it. It probably would.
I don't know. Maybe a little background music for future Weowcasts.
Well, background. If we're gonna do background music, I have some we'll do some ominous epic shit
Some
where it just kind of
jazz.
lightly plays in the background for 20 minutes, and all of a sudden it goes like it just scares the shit out of people.
Oh my god. Oh man, no, I haven't been listening to any con video appropriate music lately, but it's been a lot of Bowie. Well, actually, a few
alright.
Bowie songs that are
Alright.
con appropriate.
All right,
But yeah, that one
a
hit me.
lot of songs. Okay, because I'm my 80s music knowledge is very minimal. I have 60s, 70s, 90s, 2000s. He did I was watching one of the tributes. Did a lot of songs I didn't know he actually did.
Yeah, I mean, really, a lot of people know his songs, but don't know that he did them.
Yeah.
David
You
Bowie?
know, yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah, a lot of people know
I
his
missed the
songs.
transition.
He's made some really iconic stuff.
Piper's doing vape tricks.
I know, and Piper is distracting the shit out of me. Um, but yeah, Bowie was prolific, and he changed himself so many times, and he's
Oh my
been
god,
great.
yeah.
He really when a this is me coming out here, but when somebody comes on Soul Train, he was invited onto Soul Train.
Oh, Soul Train, man.
Dave
Oh my god, I
Bowie.
remember that shit coming on TV.
I mean,
Everybody just get amped.
just bringing race into it, but at that point in time,
Hilarious the way you did
white
it.
dude was cool enough to go on Soul Train. David
True.
Bowie was.
True.
I mean, really.
True.
He just had an energy and a swagger about him throughout his career, and the fact that he knew that that his time was limited, and he said, you know what, I'm going to be creative with it. I'm going to write this
His
last
final
album,
song, yeah.
which is it's Black Star is all about death and being all right with dying, and making it so good. And if you haven't listened to Black Star, listen to it.
I want to. I saw a bit of the video, and it was like kind of starting to depress me, almost the same way that the Johnny Cash Hurt video depresses me.
Yeah.
The video to Hurt is just like, oh my god, it's just like,
Yeah.
all of those years.
It's powerful, but
Yeah.
it's really worth a listen, especially if you were ever into any of David Bowie's stuff. Black Star
Which
is
apparently I was.
incredible
Apparently I
final
was.
album.
When did he so I had no clue he was sick.
He knew for the last 18 months. So
Terminal or was he fighting?
I'm not positive about that, but I'm assuming that it was serious enough to warrant him
Doing a
to
final.
start writing.
Yeah.
You know, he knew that his days were not long. So, but yeah,
That was a nice tribute on the Weowcast. Round of applause for that tribute.
yes.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, David.
You know, the man who's I had no clue produced was in so many songs that I actually wound up liking. I had no clue.
Mm-hmm.
On that
Absolutely.
depressing note, anyway,
We're moving on.
anyway,
Right.
back to death. So you know that thing that happens when you're 100. So hopefully that's the plan.
Or sooner.
Or
Wow.
that Adam
Because
ruins
that's
everything.
how death works.
Made it sound like it was a positive thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Sooner, yeah.
That Adam ruins everything, where he starts it off. You watch the show yet? Adam ruins everything. You should if you don't. But he starts off this episode by saying, "I got some news for you. You will die. Your friends will die. Your family will die." It's just like Jesus.
Thanks.
You gotta start this episode. What the fuck? And then it goes in about how the cost of funerals are way too high, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Too
sense.
So wait, what, $6,000? I learned that from that
Way
funeral
more
commercial.
money.
That life
Cost is too
insurance
damn
commercial.
high.
It's like
Cost
10
is too damn high.
Thank you.
death is too damn high.
I get your meme.
Waiting
Says-
for it. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Classic theme right there.
I wanna, as my funeral's happening, I want "Why the Fuck You Lying" to start playing, and then I want to wake up. It's like, why the fuck?
Why you lying? You ain't dead.
And I just wake up.
I want Steve Harvey at my funeral.
Oh my god! That's like,
Here lies
And
Steve.
he's dead.
Oh
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh wait. I made a mistake.
This is my mistake. I take full responsibility. It was not Jesus taking him.
fully alive. Oh shit!
I just read what was written on the right here.
The death certificate.
I read one thing online about how someone wants the organist to be playing like the Pop Goes the Weasel song. And I just think that sounds very fitting to something that would be for me.
There, oh my god.
It'd be more than fitting for it.
Oh my god! I definitely, I want some cool shit like that to happen, but I want it to happen while I'm alive, just so I can see people's reactions.
Like I want them to like close a casket, and then confetti and just a stream just like just like
one of those
explode behind it.
The cosmic fluffy like streamers just pop.
No, like
Oh.
massive like streamers and like glitter flying all over the place, hitting
That's
everyone.
Confetti. Yeah.
What are we celebrating? Oh, he's finally dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, let's
Gonna hang out, hand out jerseys and shit. Just like everybody gets a T-shirt. Like
And when
I
they're
was
lowering
there.
the casket,
I
they
was
just drop
there.
it.
Drop it. What's the one joke where it's like, I want the Cleveland Browns to be my pallbearer so they can let me down one last time. It's like,
Oh,
that's hilarious.
shout out to Cleveland.
Oh, fun times in Cleveland today. Still Cleveland. Wow, so we were able to make a conversation about death pretty positive. I like
See,
that.
there we go. We like to spin it, flip it, and reverse it.
Flip and reverse.
Is your now?
Why am I watching this
What?
video?
Bluff. Use your words.
I was trying to do the reverse of the song. Anyway, I need to wrap this up. So,
I understand.
Ursus, you are the host. So wrap it up.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for listening to the
Yeah, no problem.
13th. No problem. Hey,
Yeah. I got you covered.
I wasn't thanking you, Kaz. Jesus. I
Oh.
was thanking our listeners, our wonderful listeners, all three of them. No,
All right.
five.
Possible,
Five.
possible more. Was
Maybe
meant to
12. I think all
Maybe
12 of them. I think all 12 of them. On behalf of Bluff, Kaz, Piper, and myself, Ursus, it's been a wonderful Weowcast. Anybody else have any final words?
Meme City?
Meme City, bitch. Meme City, bitch. Meow.
Peace.
Peace.